Now, U.S. President Donald Trump has said that talks are ongoing over Gaza, expressing hope for progress in next week. Now, this even as ceasefire negotiations in Doha are stalled.
Gaza, we are talking, and hopefully we're going to get that straightened out over the next week. Let's see what happens.
A senior Hamas official was also quoted in Palestinian media as saying that the negotiations over a ceasefire have reached a difficult stage and the coming hours are critical. The unnamed official was quoted as saying that the mediators are working to advance the talks, but claimed they continue to encounter Israeli stubbornness. However, responding to claims that he and his government are obstructing a deal, Netanyahu slammed the Hebrew language media, claiming they are always echoing Hamas propaganda and that they are always wrong. Former Israeli Prime Minister Ehud Olmert has labeled Israel's plan to move Palestinians in Gaza into a humanitarian city as essentially a concentration camp. In a conversation with the British Guardian newspaper about the plan laid out last week by Defense Minister Israel-Gaza, Olmert said if the Palestinians will be deported into the new humanitarian city, then one can say it is part of an ethnic cleansing, something he pointed out hasn't yet happened. He called it the inevitable interpretation of the current plan to create a camp for thousands of people. Now, local officials in Gaza said at least 8 Palestinians, most of them children, were killed and more than a dozen others were wounded in an Israeli missile strike, which the military said missed its intended target.
استهداف نقطة مياه في المخيم الجديد استهداف نقطة مياه.
The Israeli military said it had intended to hit a militant in the area, but that a malfunction had caused the missile to fall dozens of meters from the target. In a statement, the IDF said it regrets any harm to uninvolved civilians and added that the incident was under review. On the other hand, water shortages in Gaza have worsened sharply in recent weeks, with fuel shortages causing desalination and sanitation facilities to close, making people dependent on collection centers where they can fill up their plastic containers. Gaza's health ministry said on Sunday that more than 58,000 people have been killed since the start of the war between Israel and Hamas in October of 2023, with 139 added to the death toll over the past 24 hours. The plumes of smoke were seen rising from Gaza Strip on Sunday as the Israeli military continued its operation in the enclave.